Cavalier has done it again. Speid has done it again. Time and time again of seeing this man defy the odds and showcase that he is possible, if not the best coach in Jamaica. So welcome back people to MG Sports TV. Thank you very much again for tuning in. Really appreciate the support. We're going to speak about Cavaliers. We're going to speak about Speid and what he has done so far in the Jamaican football sphere and also going on the international level. It is phenomenal. It's a phenomenal feat, people. May I tell you, it is crazy. Now, Cavaliers are through to the final of the Concacaf Caribbean Cup Club Championship after a destructive second leg performance against Mocha FC out of the Domrep National Stadium. First leg, 0-0. I thought that the game could have been done from first leg. And with that chance, busy miss in the first leg. I honestly thought it would have been done. 7-0. 7-0 in our semi-final, people. 7-0 in our semi-final. That 7-0 in our semi-final. It doesn't really matter the level, people. But 7-0 in our semi-final. That's crazy. Crazy. Anyways, there was an half-time brawl which reduced the visitors to 9 men with Mocha FC goalie Bears and Jesus Carrera given red cards. Cavalier made good use of the numerical advantage, pumping 3 in the second half. The thing about it now, people, the red card them, yes, we know it play a factor, but they were already 4-0 down. they were already 4-0 down by half time. So Avery and Stein and Atkinson finish off the thing, but Speid head coach said he was quite surprised of the result because his knowledge of the Mocha team. This is what he said. It was very pleasing. We didn't expect to win by such a large margin. However, this is our third time playing them, so they aren't strangers, as he said. With the win and by virtue making the final, Cavalier also punched a ticket into the 2025 Champions Cup. Remember, people, last year it was Cavalier again. Last year Cavalier do it again. Yes, we know, remember the embarrassment by Cincinnati. If you know, that's a part of football. But it was Cavalier, the youngest team in the tournament, the youngest team in the Jamaica Premier League, and they're the one who are shining the light, bringing the torch. That's special. That's unique. That's really unique, people. Now, I do know a lot of persons when we come on to the conversation around quality, where quality is concerned. People are going to say, boy, yes, they are the youngest team, but that doesn't diminish the quality. And the mere fact that if you look right across the board in the Premier League, so you have the top 5, top 6 clubs. These clubs are the top clubs in the Jamaica Premier League. But these particular clubs have a lot of wealth of experience. The 2 youngest clubs out of the lot would have said maybe Portmore United and Cavalier, and I think Cavalier is actually still younger than Portmore United. But yet still, year in, year out, for the past 6 seasons or 7 seasons, they have been probably the most consistent team right through Jamaican football, either with their female football program, their youth football program, or the Jamaica Premier League. They have been the most consistent football club in Jamaica, hands down. Now, people are going to say because Speid can go out and get all our best young talent. No, it's not because of that. Because every single club in Jamaica can go out and get the best young talents. Mount Pleasant has money, can pay up to 10 scouts to go and get the best young talents. But every club have a strategic way in how they do things. Every single club. No 5 times we see a player at a particular high school doing really well. I ask the question, blows and skirt, you know, so I try to get the ball in our club door. By the time you start investigate, he's already a part of Cavalier club. So you can see that the quality is ingrained from the youth system, go right up. And that's testament to what Speid is doing at the club. It's a phenomenal feat, people. No next year again in the Champions Cup. In the Concacaf Champions Cup. That's really huge, people. May I tell you the truth. And if you really look into it, if you know, say, these youngsters are, this team with so much youngsters are the one who actually waving the Jamaica flag, going as far as possible. When Arnett Garden was in the CFU, they did really, really well. But the moment Arnett Garden, Mount Pleasant, and Cavalier drop in the same group, people are going to say, boy, it look like say Mount Pleasant have come out. But truth in fact, a Cavalier team that top the group, come out, win them quarterfinals, win them second round, win them quarterfinals, win them semifinals, and gone now they're on to the finals. So it's definitely quite an interesting feat, and certainly something to have a discussion about, people. And it's really, really good. You have to give them credit. Even though, you know, me's a rival club of him, of the Cavalier team, I have to give Cavalier the credit. They are, if I'm being honest, they are currently the best club in the country. Fly high, fly low. If them go versus get big beaten or whatever, like what happened against versus Cincinnati, they are still the biggest club in the country. But at the end of the day, we don't have the resources to compete at that level as yet. But in due time, if we continue on this trajectory, what's going to happen here is, even if Cavaliers continue on this trajectory, consistently going to the Champions Cup and playing against these teams, you're going to realize that the quality of the Cavalier team will consistently improve, because they're now competing against bigger boys or bigger teams, which means that they're going to have to put in players to compete against these teams, which is going to in turn now improve the quality of the team, which means when the JPL is concerned, is that one of two things are going to happen. Either they're going to separate themselves from the Jamaica Premier League teams them, or they're going to force the Jamaica Premier League teams them to catch up to them. So for me, I think that's a huge plus for me, same way. So in my view, what Rudolph Speid is doing is a phenomenal feat, and also it definitely shows a positive for where our clubs are in Jamaica is concerned and what's happening in Jamaican football. Now people are gonna say, boy, because Arnett and Mount Pleasant lose versus other clubs in the Caribbean, but them still now look and say, out of the entirety of the Caribbean, one of our clubs is through to the final. One of our club as well is through to the final. So we tend to beat the mass, but we still not look on the one who do well. And I really believe that this is really, really a special thing, a very, very special thing. And I have to say, go and do it, go and represent, go and wave a flag. Right now, wouldn't mind and going like the Champions Cup and probably win a 1-2 game now, you know. Ball's not the thing. But it's definitely a good thing. I wasn't able to go to the game, so actually I must have to watch it on my phone, because I had a program doing as well whilst the game was going on. But I'm watching on my phone, and I thought that they played really, really well. I thought that Mocha came a bit too physical. They came a bit too physical, and Cavalier just played the ball around them. And then come with a high line. If you watch Cavalier, that means you're not doing a research. What if you come with a high line versus Cavalier? The whole entire JPL know that. Every coaching that probably like Caribbean region knows you can't play Cavalier with an high line. That's you're dead. You're dead. But it's an interesting aspect. So congratulations again, Cavalier. Big up yourself, Rudolph Speid. Yeah, prove yourself. I think possibly, if one asks, I think possibly has to hold the title as after hold the title as the best coach in the country at this present moment. People are gonna say, why? What am I gonna do? He might do it now. He might show people. It's quite an interesting talking point. Very, very interesting talking point. And you have to give him the flaws when deserved. You have to definitely give him the flaws when deserved. Youngest team in the Caribbean Cup, gone to the final. Other big teams in the Caribbean Cup can't do it. Youngest team in the Jamaica Premier League as well. Flying high most of the time at the top of the table. 90% of the time he's in the playoff. Possibly from them reach out Premier League. I can't recall them not being in the playoff. They are currently the title holders of the Jamaica Premier League. So it's all a good look for them. So at this present moment, you have to say Cavaliers is the best team in the country, and Rudolph Speid is the best coach in the country. He's at the top pinnacle. Whereas his club, his team that he's coaching, he's a defending champion. All his youth teams are defending champions as well. His female team, no, not defending champion, but they tend to do well in the female category. So if you look at just the holistic culture of the club, it's technically a winning culture. And I remember, I think it's 2022 when all Cavalier team would have gone into final and every single one of them lose. I think at 2022, think of 2022, the female team got final and lose now Jamaica Women Premier League. Cavalier got final, lose now Jamaica Women Jamaica Men Premier League. The youth set up, the U17 lose, U20 lose. Yeah, and it was a crazy year. It was a really crazy year. And they went to the same year when they got the Lynx Cup final as well. They got Lynx Cup final and lose. So them lose most about 6 or so finals in 1 year. And after that, they just a win. So, but it goes that they're this club is very, very consistent. And as I said, it's testament to the technical director / coach, Rudolph Smith. So, go on the right thing. It look good. It's a really, really good look. Now, one thing I'm going to do still, I'm going to try, I try to investigate and teach the formula. Because something not going right. So, I see if I can teach the formula and pass it on. You know what I mean? You have to teach the formula, people. You have to get the formula. Big up on yourself, people. Smash the like button, hit the subscribe button. And I'll see you guys again. Until next time, MG Sports TV. We are out. God bless. Big up, Cavaliers. Well done. I mean, we are come for the door. Pay that in mind. I come for We're out.